Yeah, hello guys, Cloudie here, checking in from the America server, and today we will be looking at the second patch of November, which was just applied to the servers last night. Now, usually Vespo does these patches a bit earlier, but this time it was quite late in the night for me, so I slept through it. But this means that today we are in a position where we can check some of these things in game. So let's move ahead, see what Vespa has in store for us. First and foremost, we have the 8 new costumes for Christmas 2021, and to everyone's surprise, these are not Christmas swimsuits. We have Loman, Scarlet, Talisha, Arch, Gladys, Veronica, Ophelia, and Estelle. And Estelle's costume can be obtained for free because she was the winner of the free costume voting event. Everything else you can buy if you feel like that. Let's see, they of course come with their own signature motions, yada yada. Let's move ahead. Grow Baby World 3. So this is a stamina spending event that started with the patch, and it will last until the 21st of December. The main point is spending stamina, but it has some very specific rules to it, and they have its own event page dedicated to it, so I will go into more detail about these things after we went through the general patch notes. So let's skip ahead a little bit now and move ahead to the changes to the Lil Raiders, so the line, or the pets, not the line pets, the pets in general. And I think it's easiest if we have a look-see at these in game, because that makes it a bit easier. So let's just quickly jump into the game. So here we are in game, and let's check the Lil Raiders then. So we can still access it through this option here. If you go to the Manage Lil Raiders option, then this will directly teleport you to the tree and give you this manage window. This is good because you can skip the portal, which sometimes has a bit of a loading time. So let's see, we have the eggs here now, which you need to collect every 22 hours. And then you can put it into the incubator. Like, you open the incubator and then you can select which eggs you want to hatch. There are these normal eggs which can give you any kind of the usual pets or little raiders. They take 24 hours to hatch. So let's just start this. You can get these from this cooldown here, but you can also get them from expeditions, which we will cover in a moment. You can also have the option to buy extra incubators. The first one is 2k, and I'm just gonna do that. And the second one is 4. I'm not sure if the second one is really needed. Yes, we will see. So these normal eggs take 22 hours, but there are some very specific other ones which are listed on the page. Those take 48 hours to hatch. So I think for the most part 2 of these incubators should be good enough. Maybe 3. I'm not sure about the third one yet. Let's see how the whole feeding system has changed. So you can still have only 100 threats at a time, or treats, sorry, not threats, and they recover once every 30 minutes. So you get like 48 of them in a day. And then you can do it like you used to do. It takes 4 of these to feed one pet. You can just click the max button, and that's like easier. And let's just feed 4 of them right now, and then we can have a look at the expedition options. Okay, let's just skip through the tutorial part. So there are 4 different expeditions, and each of them you can send 2 little raiders to get stuff, and on the website we can check exactly what you can receive. But this is related to TM gear. These will give you soul stones and soul fragments and stuff. This will give you memory fragments and legendary fragments, so random unique weapons and unique treasures, and this will have a chance to give you eggs. And let's see, so how do you send out an expedition? Well, you need 4 pets that are fed to maximum, so you can see the requirement. It takes 22 hours to do, and then you just select them and you say start. Oh, actually there is a reward list, so you can see mysterious lead raider egg, mysterious lead raider egg. So yeah, let's send out an expedition. And then you get a small animation, and then you can see that these are away now for 22 hours, and you can see that we have used one of these. Now, my first gripe with this system is twofold. One is that they are using real time, which is, I don't really like to try and keep track of what time my incubator is at, what my expeditions are at. Why can't it just be like once per day, or like 2 days, 2 resets, something like that? Because it starts to feel like a job if I have to like think, oh, do I need to log back to the game? Do I need to check when this is happening? So that's not really a good thing, I think. It would have been nicer if they didn't use real time here, just some in-game method of measuring how long these things take. Now the other thing is the feeding system. So if you check here in the treats, I haven't really found a way to feed pets that are not selected. And if I go here, okay, so I've had all the 5 that I had selected, and then I can go to manage and be like, okay, so let's place other pets. So I take out the ones I had here, and then I add like, I don't know. The problem is I don't even see which ones are on expeditions, which ones are already fed. So yeah, it's kind of like a guesswork, like which ones did I have? Maybe not these, because I had, I think, legendary ones. So I place these now, and then I have to go back to the treats part. And alright, so this one is already on an expedition, so alright. And then I feed some again, and then I go, okay, I could have placed or used the max setting. So now I have some more pets that I fed, and then I can go back to the expedition and then fill up one more team and say, okay, let's send these out to collect me some stuff. I could have checked the reward list there, but whatever, let's see. I can select expedition team too. So yeah, these are the rewards that you can get actually, so it's easier to see here. Yeah, so right now I have one more pet, and I can, do I actually even have enough? I have I have 0 treats actually. Now interestingly, if you check the treats themselves, so you get 48 foods per day, and feeding 4 foods per pet lets you feed 12 pets a day. You need 4 pets for an expedition, which means you can fund 3 expeditions per day without any external source of food, and you can still only hold 50 foods, so or 100 foods. It does say that here when you are actually have some. So that's something you need to keep in mind, that if you do not send out or do not feed the pets for 2 days, then you will like cap out on the food stuff. They also say that when the pets return from the expedition, they will fall asleep, and I guess you can't feed them. You need to use a different pet then. It's not really a problem once you have a few of them, but yeah, it's kind of weird. But yeah, so my 2 problems here are the whole real-time management thing, and the other is that you just can't really manage, like this manage screen could give you a bit more. Okay, here you can see an expedition, but if I view all, I really do not know unless I go like start selecting them one by one, and I can't place them from here, I can't feed them from here. Like this menu could have been made to be a bit more user-friendly, a bit more thought out, I think. So like they could have just put some more thought into it, in my opinion. And yeah, I'm guessing also with these random eggs that we are hatching here now, if you check, they include all of the pets, the normal pets that you can have. World Boss and Chuck Me and all. There is no Valkas, are there? Oh, there is a Valk. Alright, so there is that. But probably the rates are pretty bad, and the reason why I never liked the incubator, because I never got anything good out of it. I actually, in the old incubator, they didn't include ancient and legendary pets, so that's an improvement, but we don't know the chances. So we'll see if I can actually, or if anyone can actually get something good out of these. If you get like 2 pets from the eggs from the expedition, and maybe 1 legendary egg that you can hatch here, then yeah, it might be good to have a third, so you can keep 2 of these running, and with the normal eggs, and you can have a third one for the legendaries, which takes a bit longer to do. But okay, let's switch back to the page, and then we can check some additional information that they have shown us about these things, which is actually how we can obtain the eggs. So as they have said, every 22 hours you can get 1 egg from the normal egg, and you can get it from the World 3 expedition, and these take 24 hours. Then there are the more rare eggs that you can get. So the world bosses, so there is a low chance that when you do your daily participation for the world bosses that you can get an egg, which is for the petite world bosses. Pardon my French pronunciation. Then there is the Valkazar one. So these have a chance, can be acquired when you are first and second place from the Guild Conquest Global season. So basically these 2 will be going to Hall of Fame and Chaos. I don't think anyone else has been rank 1 and 2 in a while, especially with Project Time being dead. So yeah, congrats to you guys. Nobody else will ever see this reward. And then the other is, can be acquired at a low chance when achieving first and second place for each round of the Guild Conquest. Now this is an interesting situation, because depending on what bracket you are in, it can be rather hard to be first or second. It actually can be easier to be first and second in like the top 50 than it is in the top 10. So it's kind of a weird situation that guilds that are very focused on guild conquest but aren't necessarily able to beat a lot of people in the top 10. So if you are like in the second half of the top 10, then you will probably have a hard time obtaining these rewards, because you will always end up in like rank 3 or 4 unless you have a very lucky matchup. And meanwhile, if you are in like the top 50 and get easier opponents, quote unquote, then you will have more access to these pets, which, as I recall, increase your damage in Guild Conquest. So it's kind of weird, and I understand that they want to give some incentive for participation in Guild Conquest, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, kind of weird. And then there is the Little Raider Petit Chakma, which is you get it when you acquire, when you kill Big Shuck. I hope these also work with skip tickets. Also once you can beat Big Shack, it's kind of like whatever. Yep. So they fall asleep and all, and yeah, they say that this doesn't work online, friend raiders. So will be interesting. All right. Yeah. So that's the new Little Raider system. It's some improvements, but I think they could have done a better job at this. They did promise to bring some additional stuff next month, so looking forward to that part. Then the League of Honor preseason will be opening on, the regular season is ending on the 5th of December, means I have to start actually playing, and then we will have a preseason period, and it will start after the 19th. They could have given off Christmas, really. All right, whatever. All right, so there is some updates to the policies, whatever. Dark Elf, Sword Mage. So this is the new challenge raid. Raider pledge penalties. So yeah, they are changing some of these buffs and debuffs, and that's really all they have said about the updates. It's mainly about the Lil Raider update and this Grow the Baby World 3 event. So let's hop over to the Grow the Baby World 3 event and see what this is all about. So let's just get there. So as I have said, this is a stamina spending event where you get, as you spend your stamina, you get this pure energy stuff, which you can then hand in at the event page, and there are various rewards. And then the way it works is that for the first, so to inject you need to have a certain amount of stamina. When you inject for the first time during the day, you need to spend 2k. The second time, which you can do also once, is 3k, and then 4, 6, 7, and as I understand, you can only repeat these once, and then the last one you can repeat as many times as you want. So that's okay, interesting. Now here is the fun part. As you inject these things, you will get 5 of these coins. They do say it here. And when you have done it 10 times throughout the event, I believe this part doesn't reset. So you need to do it like 10 times throughout the 1 month, almost a whole month where you have it. You will get 50 points for that one. Plus you get these contribution points which you can use up. As the tree progresses, you get some additional rewards. They do show them here. So if you reach the maximum level of the tree, you should get all of these rewards. But you do need to have like 10 times participation points, which doesn't sound too bad. And then these are the rewards, so that's all good. And it's different for each server how much contribution you need. America seems like alright. Asia server is like quite a big jump here, and if you check said Europe, it's like fairly low. So yeah, I guess this is based on server population and activity. And then of course there is this shop where you can use the coins that you can spend. There is altogether 600 coins worth of items in here, plus a repeat reward which is for random unique weapons. Now let's check how this actually looks like in game. So let's just switch over there real quick. So here we are in our world, where the Grow the Baby World 3 option is there. And then you can come here, and if you have enough energy, like I've done the first one for 2k and I received 5 of these, and the next step will be 3k. Now I've done some calculations, and if you need 600 points, that means you need 550 plus the 50 you get from completing the 10 injections, which means you need to do around 111 injections, because times 5 is 550, and if you divide that by 30 days, then that's around 3.6 injections you need to do per day. But it's not exactly a whole month, and I like to leave some leeway in case I can't log in or play during the day. So I would say that you need to do about 4 injections per day. And if you go back to the page, let's just check how much stamina that actually is. So let's just hop back there real quick. So they are showing it here, so you can check. The first one is 2k, the second is 3, so that's 5. The third is 4k, so we are already at 9. And the fourth one is 6, which makes it 15,000 stamina spent per day, every day for a whole month. And that's not a small number. You can spend... They actually didn't mention whether this patch counts. I will need to test that out. I hope it does, because that would make it a lot easier. But still, that's quite a lot that you actually need to spend. So yeah, and that's just to get all the rewards from the shop, unless I counted wrong. That's quite a lot of spending there in terms of stamina, a lot of play time if this patch doesn't work. And one bonus there is that if you spend stamina a lot, then you need to do Eclipse more, unless you are like willing to just have it kept and not use your entries. And I was kind of looking forward to just keeping Eclipse forever, never doing it again. But as I was saying just the other day, that stamina burn events kind of throw a wrench into that plan, because otherwise you could like maintain skipping Eclipse and Big Shock Me forever without ever having to buy skip tickets. But if there is a stamina event that suddenly increases the number of Eclipse keys you have, then you might actually need to spend rubies or even real money on skip tickets. So yeah, that's a bit not so nice for me, at least. I quite like having my skip tickets, to be honest. So yeah, but this is how it works. So spend at least 2k stamina a day, do this injection, then you get these participation points, after which you can get these rewards. And as the tree grows, there will be different rewards that you can get at the end of the event, so that's not too bad. And I really needed to get a drink there because my throat was just noping out on me. But alright, so this is the event. Yeah, lots of stamina farming. Now let's move on what other stuff we have here. So let's check the events tab. And as Vespo has mentioned, the first event is the Ruby Recharge one. So if you log in and click this receive button, you will get the Ruby which correlates to the amount you have spent between the 6th of July and the 26th of October. If you have spent at least 30k, then you will get 30k back. Who have used less than 10k, you will 10k, receive 10k, and people who started playing after the 27th, we receive 10k. And there is also a daily login reward, so if you log in and click these are some techno magic rewards, and also these lucky clover things, which we do not know yet what they will be about. Hopefully they will be useful. Yeah, but that's basically the event. Then there is the free costume for Estelle, so you log in, you open this poster, and you get the costume for Estelle, so that's quite nice. Then the Blessing of the World tree event. So this is a standard event that we have seen before. You need to play League of Victory once, hatch a Lil Raider with Incubator once, and complete Inject Energy for Little World tree once. These two seem alright, but like hatch a Lil Raider with Incubator once. It has a 20. So this is like a. This is going from the 23rd of November to the 30th of November, and the incubator takes 22 hours to hatch. So that gives you a very, very small time frame, and again, you need to like log in every day, at least at the same time, to be able to start your hatchery again, your incubator again. And I'm just asking me, like, why? Why would you do this, Vespo? It's just so dumb. It's like, especially because some people may not be able to log in time, like on the first day or the second, or aren't really tying their lives to the game. So this I understand that you need to play the game for events, but this is something that's literally tied to real time, and I just don't see why they had to put this option in there. So yeah, I don't know. This seems dumb to me. The rewards are like not too bad. You get these clovers and upgrade stone boxes that are nice, reforge tickets, and there is a techno magic gear ticket with the skill selector. But just the execution, like why did they have to I really can't fathom why they had to go with this. And then there is an event that's starting on the 30th. So this is the usual that you do the daily missions. For those you get points, and those points you can convert into these rewards. The reforged tickets, stamina potions, gold. I'm sure Leon is happy to see this 20 million gold times 25, so that's quite nice. Yeah, there is no soul weapon or any stuff in there. Reforged tickets are alright, and I still don't know what these clover jewels will be about. Hopefully something useful. And then there is a double kinship rate for a whole week almost. That's quite nice. We get the rate coin bonus, so if you're burning that stamina for the injection event, then that can be nice. Central neighborhood burning time, also good stuff, also good way to burn stamina. And then dragon and field rate stuff, and we can say about. So the usual things. Yeah, I'm still kind of hung up on on this one here. I'm like, what the hell? Why? Just why? But okay, let's move on. There is a separate event for the heroes that have their birthday in November. Let's hop over to that one as well. And I actually think this is the first time they did this. So there is this. This is going until the 29th of November, so until like next Monday. So for this here, so from the heroes born in November, you can just pick which one you think is the luckiest. So you just pick one random that you like. There is at the bottom of the page, there is a link to that, to the Google form that you fill in for participating. So you don't have to win, you just have to participate. You get one all-in-one special summon ticket, which is nice. I mean, they add X10 ticket. That's quite cool. And then there is a second part, which is a story quiz event. So if you have watched these birthday stories, then there is a quiz regarding the each of the hero stories, and you can get these rewards for participating. So there are some cosmetic items, and there is 3 unique treasure tickets, which is quite nice. You can always use unique treasure tickets. I'm always on a short supply from those or of those. So yeah, definitely urge you guys to do that. Also, there was actually a coupon code which I need to remember to put into the description along with this link, so everyone can find it. And then finally, let's check the special shop, my quote-unquote favorite topic. Let's see what Vespo has there. Now the first part is, which is a really pleasant surprise, that they have updated the all-in-one special summon ticket. They are removing the Beast of Tier 8 gear, Beast of Chaos gear, common treasures, class unique weapons. So these will not be included in these all-in-one special summons anymore. And I kind of wonder how am I gonna finish my class unique weapon collection. I still need a few to get them to 5 stars. So maybe I have to get them through the normal summons, which can be a bit hard, but whatever. So all the unique gears now will be dropping as either random tickets or guaranteed tickets. So you might get a random ticket, you may not get a specific unique weapon, you will get a random unique weapon ticket, and then that will give you a random unique weapon. But there are also guaranteed tickets, both for UVs and UTs, and you can get fragments and stuff as well. So that's making it a bit simpler in the items. NPC unique weapons will only appear as 0-star tickets. I don't think I ever got any NPC weapon at a higher star, so whatever. Soulstone items will appear as Soulstone tickets, either by class or an all type of Soulstone. That's quite nice. I don't think I ever saw a Soulstone from these either, but all is good. Artifacts will appear as normal or event artifact tickets and artifact pieces, so that's quite good, because you can get some interesting stuff from here. So yeah, it's definitely an improvement over the rest of the items. And then yeah, there are some interesting stuff. Most of the Ruby section is not that good really. There is a protection of the God King, and at the bottom there was this World 3 mission hot deal package, not this one, this one, which can be for free. So if the 3 on your server reaches level 4, then this will be unlocked and you can get some stuff. And if the 3 reaches level 6, then you can get some additional stuff here as well. So all in all, some interesting stuff here. But yeah, usually I do not promote the real money shop, so not gonna get too much into that now. So that's really the update, guys. Updates to the paths, which is a bit so I think it could have been done better. And then there is the World 3 event, which is a massive stamina burn. Yeah, hope you guys have some stamina potions left for it. I do have some. I'm just like not looking forward to doing all the extra Eclipse runs or spending my skip tickets on them, whatever. But yeah, guys, so this has been the patch. If you have any questions, comments, leave them in the comments section below. And this has been Cloudie for now. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye.